Printify Bulk Studio. When you download the zip file, it'll expand like this. Read your README first text. It explains the process. Double click on the install. Creates a desktop shortcut. And the start menu. Should start with a tutorial for the first time. It explains the sidebar, images, products, placement, details, the review and run, and then mockups if you want to. You can go to settings, set your API key. These are the different ways to upload your images. You can generate them with AI, or you can generate some text designs as well if you set up API keys for any of the AI tools. Once you've selected an item, you hit the best products for the selection based on the size and ratio, the height and width. You don't have to. You can pick any item you want to, but this just makes it quicker. Then it goes to the products. You can search for a specific product, or you can go through the list that Printify has. Once you select something, it pops to the bottom. And then it will put the art placement on front of an image for you to adjust or have AI adjust it for you. You can have AI write your title and description, or you can write it yourself. It'll start create the products, add it to your store. You can put them in draft mode by default. So it's not actually publishing. You have to actually manually publish once you verify everything is the way you want it. And then we have the mockups option where you can create some custom mockups. Now I'll walk through this. So let me just find some random image on my computer. Let's throw that over there. Oh, here's a picture of a fencer. I'm just going to drag it into this box. You can scan a whole folder and it'll throw 1,000 images here, or you can have a CSV saying where they're all listed. There's a template file to say how to configure it for title, description, images. So if you already have everything pre-made, you can do it. You can tell AI, just make me an image of, whatever you want. And this one's for more text. So it detects ratio of this particular image, 3:2. So I hit best products, and it has a list of products that is best for this size ratio. Now we're on the right, you can see add. Let's go ahead and do a sweatshirt, and then a matte canvas, and then, I don't know, a baby changing pad cover. That's perfect for a fencer. You can close this little window up here. Okay, so then continue to products. You can click here on the right, the green button, or left over here. So continue. So you have the 3 that you selected, but you could also check on another one or deselect it. By default, it has all the variants selected. I recommend only doing 3 to 5 different colors. And make sure that for something like the canvas, you want to make sure that the ratio fits for the ones you pick. And some of them only have 1. That continue to placement. For the most part, put it in the center. See the product it has listed. You go to a different product, see what it looks like. The different places, you can adjust the size, the rotation. Oh. Each different item has a design template you could download and make some adjustments for. If there's different Can do they have? As I say, if it has different parts of something like you're doing an all over print, you can make it match to all. It says what the DPI is or what's optimal. And if you have the AI API keys, it'll upscale your images for you. And you can copy this to all other products. See, it's copied to 2 other products. Then you continue to the details. Let's say you just put a little thing. Fencer and on guard stance. Write a description. Little AI's doing it. Preview. Title, description, some tags. You can edit it, download a CSV and edit it that way, or just save the changes. Pricing, shipping, variants, all the stuff you can do in Printify. Continue. See, it has the hooded sweatshirt, the stretch, cover. Hit create products, and it'll. I might as well do it. Running. Let's identify the tag. So you got Printify open. And you can, if you didn't care if it's in draft or publish, you can hit publish and it'll actually push it out. Now let's go to my products. That's one thing. It says hoodie for all of these because I didn't change the text, which is funny. But that's why you would keep it in draft. Or you could adjust the CSV so it'd be different for each different product you chose. Or just don't list the name of the product. Anyway, it did 3, published them. They're all set to unpublished, which means you're in draft mode. All right, let's go back to the studio. There's also an option for mockups. You pick the type of product, person wearing it, what do you want them to look like, any different in nature. Yeah, it'll generate like a base photo. And then wherever you want the image to go, basically right there. I mean, you can change it to make more, this one doesn't look most realistic. You do a test render just to see what it looks like. This is using Nano Banana. Well, that's horrible. Probably because that picture doesn't really go on there. Which models you're using? I use file. That's the API key I have. And you could change this to Flux, which might work better. Or the base photo might look better. Ultra realistic, 20 expressive, yada, yada, yada. Come on, render. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, this one actually matched the contour a little better. But again, that's not the type of picture you'd want to put on this. Anyway, AI isn't always perfect. But it's something to play with if you want to. It costs you a few pennies. to try to get a decent mockup. And that's the basis of this product. It allows you to upload one or thousands of images, align them to one or 1,000 different products, and then publish them all in bulk. And if you want to play up with the mockup features, you can do that too. But again, it requires your own API key. Gemini, Grok, OpenAI. These are the 3 best image ones, or Fowl, which has all of them built into it. Or don't use that at all and just use the top part. Good luck.